Ladies and gentlemen, to this forum today on bridges in North Carolina. Our presidential candidates have graced us with their presence, and we will be talking about issues posed by the DOT. I'd also like to introduce our resident bridge engineer, Monica Lewinsky. Freaky. I'd also like to introduce our candidates. Senator Barack Obama, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, Congressman John McCain, Senator Hillary Clinton, and Ralph Nader. We are also sponsored tonight by Head On. Head On, apply directly to the forehead. Monica Lewinsky, would you like to ask the first question?
Thank you. This first question is to Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton, in North Carolina, they've been pushing for bridges in urban areas for pedestrians. Now, a lot of politicians in North Carolina think that these bridges are too expensive. Would you support the building of these bridges?
That is an excellent question. Pedestrian bridges provide wonderful needs for the people of North Carolina. Pedestrians are walkers, you know, so walking keeps us healthy and it's good for the environment. Yes, I am definitely in favor of building new pedestrian bridges. As far as money, I simply raise taxes.
Comments,
Yes. Raise taxes, you say? You crazy? We run out of money when we have an international crisis. I would never raise taxes.
I wouldn't raise taxes either. But with my plan, we wouldn't have to argue about it. You see, the fair tax is fair. The only time I would ever take money directly away from the American people is if the radical Islamic extremists and the Satanists joined forces and got their radically Islamic nuclear weapons and used us against us.
That's highly unlikely. What we really need to be focusing on is the environment.
Candidates, quiet down. This is about bridges, and we need to stay on topic. Ms. Lewinsky, if you'd like to ask the next question. Shut up. No one cares. Continue.
All right, Senator Obama. North Carolinians love the beach, and we have the prettiest Outer Banks, but you have to catch a ride on the ferry. Now, they're trying to build a beam bridge straight across the Pamlico Sound to Ocracoke Island, and that's going to cost a boatload of money. If you become president, would you support the building of this bridge and send us funding?
Well, when I become the next president, I will visit the Outer Banks of North Carolina, speak with the local people, and try to understand their needs. I'll encourage them to build bridges of communication between themselves and the DOT. As president, I'll roll up my shirt sleeves and pant legs and help them dig for clams or whatever it is they need to do to feel like good Americans.
Clarification, you would support more funding.
Well, as president, I would invite people to the Outer Banks of North Carolina for themselves to gain an appreciation for the great beauty of this land in which we live as Americans.
Whatever. Can anyone actually answer a question here, please? Would anyone else like to respond?
Yes, finally. I believe the bridge should be green, you know, to remind everyone that we have to save the environment. Lead-free paint, of course.
Once again, not the question. Anyone else?
Yes. As Americans, we have the opportunity to freely ask our government for assistance with the great needs of our societies. And if the people of North Carolina need a bridge, then the people of North Carolina need to ask for a bridge.
And how could we pay for this bridge, Senator Clinton? You know, it would be over 30 miles long. The truss system alone would be tremendous. The cost would be enormous.
Why, we'll raise taxes, of course. The American dream has always been big. It is our responsibility to encourage American citizens to strive for the greatest achievements. Money is not the issue here. The issue here. And as to trust is the key to a stronger America. Building trust from Swan Quarter to Ocracoke will serve as a uniting force for the people of North Carolina. It would truly encourage the common good for all citizens. Did you get that?
We should not. We should be able to enjoy it. But the citizens of North Carolina do not need a bridge. I mean, back in my day, no, we just walked across
way
the
back
bridge.
I'm jealous you got to meet Adam and Eve and all, but
Well, at least I'm not critical.
Obviously, none of you know what things about. The word is trust, not trust. The truss is the structure base of the bridge, and it's made out of triangles, which is the strongest shape. You have a lot of things to consider when you're building a bridge, like the live load, which is the weight put on the bridge, and the dead load, which is the weight of the bridge itself. You know, you have tension and compression to consider, and maybe you could actually use some vocabulary so you can actually have an intelligent conversation about your bridge.
Well, if I wasn't already a minister, that would have put the fear of God in me.
Thank you, Ms. Lewinsky. Would you like to ask another question now?
Okay, well, you get to use some of your new vocabulary, perhaps. Well, as much as I hate to admit it, compression and tension on a bridge sometimes is just too much. Do you think we should moderate the length and the weight of bridges?
I believe that moderation is the key to everything. We must live in moderation and build bridges in moderation. Then there would be no tension. Everyone should have equal opportunities for health care, daycare, and yeah, moderation's good, except in government control.
Moderation is good. Conservatism is better, though. See, that proves it. A liberal wouldn't say that.
When I was on the streets in the dirt, when I was feeding the hungry, sometimes it's important to moderate so that everyone can be fed. Everyone might not get fed well, but everyone will be fed some.
Proverbs says, whatever you do it in moderation.
Okay, thank you all for staying semi on
Not
task.
been given a chance to speak about
No one cares! All right, everyone. Final question. Ms. Lewinsky, will you do the honors?
Every year, the Department of Transportation hosts a bridge building competition in North Carolina for middle and high school students. Students must research bridges, design a balsa wood bridge model, and write a presentation. Then subject the bridge to rigorous tests to see how much weight the bridge can hold before it breaks. I happen to have one of those here with me. This was built by the high school team in Bladen County. And they've been working together since they were, I think, in middle school.
That is what I'm talking about. People working together. It gives me such hope.
It's so cute, it's like a little model.
Yes, it's a balsa wood model.
It's really lightweight.
Like your brain.
Please, no.
That's the point. The bridge needs to be as light as possible. This one's 14.5 grams.
Yes, the bridge was on a very lightweight bridge. At the competition, the bridge is judged on how much weight it can hold and how much the bridge actually weighs, and it's given an efficiency score. This bridge is a good example because of its weight and its structural integrity. And this competition might even inspire some students to become civil engineers themselves.
My philosophy exactly. Lead by mentoring. Set the example. Spend your spare time working with the youth of America. When I was a college student,
Senator Obama, about this bridge, please. If you are elected president, will you continue to provide funding for the DOT to host this competition?
Not only will I support this effort, I will offer my services as a dirt dumper.
That should come naturally to you, Barack.
Okay, let's not quarrel, please. I'm very sorry, everyone, but we are running out of time. We have just enough time left for everyone to give their final thoughts on bridges. Senator McCain, you may go first.
I like bridges. They're good, and I take the Republican stance on bridges.
Sir, there isn't a specific Republican stance on a bridge.
Yes, there is.
Someone, talk.
If somebody needs a bridge, then they deserve a bridge. I believe in universal bridges for everyone. As far as money goes, I'll simply raise taxes.
Bridges are metaphors for communication. Communication is the key to change. These bridges of communication are symbols for hope of Americans. Hope and change, that's what I say.
Once again, not an answer. Just go.
I'll tell you, Nathan. I think my feelings on bridges can only be expressed in song. My true feelings can only be expressed in song. I believe your head made it unsteady. As I said, bridges are like Jesus. They hold us together like glue.
All right, everyone. Thank you for participating today. Shut up! We don't care. Go steal some votes and plant some trees. I can't deal with this.
Sing with me, John.
That's it. I quit. I can't take it. Good night, America. America, have fun with these maniacs for the next 4 years. I'm going to Papua New Guinea. Brought to you by Head On. Apply directly to your forehead.